How dare you let them tell you what you can't do? How dare you give them the power over you to influence you to such extent, to the point where you have given up on your dreams, your visions, the visions that God has given you. You just gonna throw them away, give them up, and go back to indulging in the vices that the devil has placed upon you. Watching that stuff on your phone, playing them video games 24 hours a day, binge watching Netflix, Hulu TV, Apple TV, you name it. Consuming drugs, vaping, marijuana, alcohol. All them vices to suppress your visions and your dreams. The things that you want to do with your life. A lot of people are brilliant. A lot of people have vision. But they have allowed these vices and these people to take control of them to the point where they have completely abandoned ship and given up on everything. They go to work every day to get by and pay their bills and to keep their comforts, to support their habits, to feed their addiction to these vices that were placed upon them to blur their visions. Don't you ever let that happen to you. Anybody that tries to do it, even if it's a close family member, I'm not saying you gotta cut them off, but let them know how you feel about them. Hey, look, I respect your opinion, but respectfully, I don't care what you say. I don't care what you think about what I'm doing. I'm gonna fail. So be it. I'm gonna fail, and I'm gonna learn from my failure, and I'm gonna turn it into a success later down the line. You must fail before you can succeed. There's lessons to be learned in failure to help you succeed later down the line. I know I'm gonna fail in some aspect of what I want to do, but I'm gonna embrace that failure, and I'm gonna use that to make the changes necessary to get back on the path to prosperity. Do you understand what I'm saying? I may fail, but I will also succeed if I'm consistent and persistent enough to keep that train chugging along. Let me give you an example here. Let me introduce this. Here is a project I've been working on for a few months now. Some of y'all have no idea what this is. That's totally fine. This is version 3 of my resistance band / push-up board. This is used to perform exercises without the need of a gym. In conjunction with this board that I just showed you guys, I use these bars. These bars mimic a barbell, which is the big long bar in the gym, and it allows me to do exercises as if I was in the gym. A lot of you might be wondering, well, where's the weight? Alright, here's a single band. This is a heavy band. These bands can be manipulated in a variety of ways that allow me to adjust the resistance needed to complete the exercise. Here's an example here. I'm doing a single arm curl. Turn. As you can see, I brought it up about right there. This is a heavy band, so it's pretty difficult. Now you can see it's kind of hard for me to pull this up. That's because I put 2 of my feet together and spread the bottom of the band apart to create more resistance. So what this board does is, just like my feet, it has shoulder width spacing, and it also has very tight or short spacing with this cross right here As you can see, it mimics a cross. That's what I'm working on. And when I first started on this project, I had a buddy of mine tell me, man, this cool and all, but he went on a rant about how you're not gonna see results, or you're not actually gonna get stronger, you're gonna, you know, you're gonna be damaging your bones, all types of, right? I wasn't trying to hear all that. So, of course, I clapped back with him and explained to him how resistance bands can actually be beneficial. But that's not the real reason why I did this. The real reason why I embarked on this journey was to save time. I can carry this anywhere with me, my whole system. Here's the full bag of bands right here. I got a full bag of bands. I can take this package and go anywhere and get an amazing workout in that allows me to stay trim and fit anywhere I go. Rather than have to go to the gym, fight over a machine, wait on people, and spend hour and a half in the gym BSing, playing around. I love the experience of going to the gym with a partner. It's great mentally, but I've prioritized my time over that. There's a place in the time to chill, and then there's a place in the time to work. You can do both, but majority of the time we end up dozing off into being playful and don't nothing get done, especially at the intensity that's needed for you to grow your muscles, right? So back to the story. Basically, he was trashing what I was doing, right? After I explained to him and I said, hey man, I really don't give a what you talking about. I really don't care what you talking about. I'm gonna do this anyway, and I'm gonna show you that I can get some good results with it. And ever since then, he's been showing more interest in the system. Hey man, bring that thing on. Let's try it out. You know what I mean? So those are just the little things that you have to deal with on your way to success. Is you have to express the I don't give a F attitude to people and let them see how no matter what they think about what you're doing, you're gonna go ahead anyway and do it. That's confidence in yourself, in your dreams, in the visions that God has given you. I put this away for 2 months and my energy just dwindled. I tried different little workout programs. I didn't feel the same because inside I had given up on my dreams. I had given up on a vision just because somebody said something about what I had going on. I gave up on it. Gave up on my dreams. But I bought it back. Because I had that confidence in me to know I know what I'm doing. I know what I want to do, and I know how I'm going to do it. You may not always know how to do it, but you have the confidence to be able to do what's necessary for you to realize your dreams. That might have been all over the place. I apologize for that, but hopefully y'all got something out of that. Now, moving on to the next thing. This was an invention, a creation. Say you're young, you want to start a business. Me, I want to start a lawn care / landscaping / car detailing business. It's a new concept. I'm still figuring out the ins and outs of exactly how I want to structure it and put it together, but it's something that I want to do. So, things that I'm doing right now, I just purchased some 2 weed eaters. I'm gonna put a video up for you right here. Let that play. These 2 weed eaters are Stihl FS91Rs. They are 4-stroke trimmers. They are commercial grade and they run super good. Here I was just doing some maintenance, seeing what I needed to service. They're gonna need some air filters. I might throw some plugs in. I might change out the handles and the grips for the long extended bars, stuff like that. Those are the plans. I will post videos on that come this weekend when I get everything put together. But those are examples of things that I'm doing for my business. Another thing that I did was I changed up my pressure washer setup. I put quick connect system on it, which allows me to get to the job site and set up and leave quicker, which is all about the money, the profit. Also, with these businesses, I want to be able to serve my community, volunteer. You have elderly person that can't get out, they really don't have too much money. Hey, we'll come in and do a basic yard cut, nothing crazy, a basic yard cut just to keep the, keep the city off their back or whatever about overgrown lawns and stuff like that. We'll do some leaf cleanups, stuff like that. I'll get the kids out. That's another thing I'm trying to do is bring the youth in and teach them that stuff, teach them skills and principles that they can live by and influence upon others, So those are all things that I really, really want to do. And I have to go through the mud in order to get that foundation established. I have to drill and dig deep down so I can pour the concrete in and solidify the foundation. Does that make sense? Is that a good enough analogy for y'all? Some of y'all will get it. Hopefully all of you get it. But I'm cementing that foundation in place so that the structure on top can build up and away. Does it make sense? I hope so. So that's just a little message for y'all today and a little insight onto me, who I am, what I value, what I believe in, and what I want to do, and a little bit about what's to come with this channel. I will be changing the name from Hustle Forge over to Project Prosperity because Project Prosperity just aligns more with the overall mission. The Hustle Forge, I don't know, it just doesn't feel right. Project Prosperity feels right. So I'm gonna rename this channel and get everything set up, give y'all some video categories, give y'all some content, a variety of content. So be on the lookout for that. Alright, y'all have a good one. I thank you for watching this video. It might be pretty long, I'm not sure, but hopefully you got a message out of it. I will see you guys in the next one. Have a nice one.